Let's clear up the confusion. Slice and splice, although being some of the most popularly used methods when it comes to array manipulation in JavaScript, although sounding the same, these two inbuilt JavaScript commands could not be any more different. Pay attention, as these two methods appear in almost every JavaScript interview. Hello everybody, welcome to Coding 101. My name is Skutlo, and in today's video we're going to be learning about the difference between splice and slice. Before we continue with this video, I do want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel. I want to encourage you to like this video, and if you have any questions about today's subject, please feel free and make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Let's continue with our video. Now we need to understand the difference between these two methods, and the most prominent difference that we need to understand is that slice does not in any way change the original array that it is given as an argument, while splice on the other hand does in fact change the array. The other difference is in terms of their core or primary functionality. The slice method simply copies a given portion of an array and returns that copied portion as the new array. The splice method, on the other hand, does change the array by adding or removing elements from that same array. Now let's see how slice works compared to splice. We're going to right here in this example, we have an array of characters A, B, C, and D, and we're going to use slice in order to get a copy of a portion of that array. And we're just going to simply declare the array as new array, and we're going to say num_r.slice. Now slice takes in two parameters or arguments. The first argument indicates the starting point of the index at which you want to extract, and the ending part. Now slice takes in two arrays, the starting index and the last index. Now if you're familiar with indexing when it comes to programming, you will notice that it works a little bit differently. This is our array that we have defined. This is the array that we have defined over here, and these numbers at the top represent the index of each element in the array. Now what we have done here is that we are going to instruct slice to slice off a portion of this array, and we're going to tell slice where to begin and where to end. We're going to put the first the starting index as 2 and the last one as 4. So now we're just simply instructing this array to start over, let me just get this, to start over here. So C is going to be included in our slice, and also 3, because remember it ends at 4. But unfortunately, because we do not have the fourth element in the index, that means we're going to stop right here. So thus far, this would essentially mean that our array or our sliced array is going to be 2 and 3. Now let's just run this and make sure that we see this on the console. Make sure we just console log it out first so that we can see it on the console. Console.log, new array, and we save this, and you'll notice there it is, C and D. Now let's try to see how splice works. With splice, the parameter I denotes the starting index, and N denotes the number of items to be removed starting from the specific index that is named at I. Item 1, item 2, up to item N represents the list of new items that are to be replaced at that particular index. If N is equals to 0, then no items will be removed. If N is equals to 1, then only one item will be removed if it's available. N is equals to any other number, then that number of items will be removed from the array accordingly. So now let's try and do an example of this. We're going to try and splice off. So what we're simply saying here is that at index 1, remove one item. So obviously that would mean that this item over here is going to be gotten rid of, item B. And if we are to console log that, you'll notice that the element B has been removed from that array. But if we were to put 2 over here, 2, you'll notice that 2 elements will be removed from that starting point of the starting index of 1. So B and C were removed, but we can replace these items with something else. We can replace them with G and we can replace them with maybe Z, and you will see that those items will be removed and they'll be replaced with those new characters that you see over there. The other thing about Splice that I want you to see is that you will notice that the original array is being changed, and the new array is just going to return the list of items that were deleted from that array. So you can see that B and C were deleted, henceforth they're the new elements that have been deleted from that array. So I hope that you've noticed and seen the difference between Splice and Splice. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel to get more lit content like this. Make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure that you turn on your post notification on, because we will be posting more videos like this very soon, so you don't want to miss out on that. So please make sure again that you like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time on Coding 101.